Alright guys, what's going on? We just got back from a bachelor party this weekend. I apologize for not filming the entire process of redoing the wheels and the brakes on the Celica GTS, but like I said, just got back from a bachelor party. It's been kind of hectic, and the process to paint the wheels actually took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. So I needed to get it done, obviously, so I could drive the car. I'm going to put some of those clips in this video and show you and kind of take you through the process that we went through, but I thought the results turned out really, really good. Say hi to Steven. He's hanging out. I think it's kind of sacrilegious that you got your ridgeline in this shop. Like, shouldn't you be parked outside?
Shame on me.
Shame on you. Anyway, you guys, this is Steven's dad's shop, and this is just, in high school, we grew up hanging out here. He'd let us tinker on stuff. Got a 930 turbo, 911, 70 GT500 Cobra Jet. Also up top, we got a 70 Boss 302. So, I mean, super awesome cars, you guys. He also has a Carrera 4S. Is that a 2008? Something like that. Wide body Porsche 930 turbo, and then the walls are like littered with restored Bultaco bikes. Like, this place is cool. And we got a big lathe back there. There is a CNC machine right over in that corner. Just a really cool little spot. So if you guys like this, drop a like on this video, and we'll make a full video with a tour of this garage and talk about some of these cars. Anyway, let's get to the Celica GTS, the new wheels, and the brake upgrade. Yo, what is on my car? Okay, seriously, someone thinks they're funny.
They never really understand me. I need a comma like I need a Grammy. She likes the flow with the designer panties. Yeah, we eating plenty, check the pantry. From the sound waves to the rebel lines, from the tattered bridges to expensive dishes. Now we eating ends with these new beginnings. Yet the sign a major for the bankroll, but thank the Lord that it dies in penitentiary. Nice guy, my inside is empty. Mighty flashy with a bird's eye. Scribble gems to get my pockets lined till I get arthritis. Switch my heart is icy, walking past the bouncer like I knew somebody. Crew like hella cloudy, or the poison ivy. With from like a stronger with a cosign me. I don't even like me, no, I'm staring in the mirror. Boys is niggas. Claiming the realest, the shy, but timid, the riddles.
Alright, so you can see we have moved into the garage. That wheel over there is pretty much done, sanded. I have to go through and clean it one more time, obviously, but I soak it down with some brake clean and then some original Formula Windex. I'm working on this wheel right here, and I didn't film this whole process, you guys, but if this is something you want to do, you get a cheap mouse sander like this, plenty of sandpaper, and maybe a second spines, shoulders, hands, because you're going to need a lot of elbow grease. Welcome to the messy garage. I've been taking stuff off the top shelves and trying to reorganize in here a little bit. And then my lawn tractor broke down as well, so that's why that's in here. And normally I like having the door open and working out in the driveway, but it's like 95 degrees. My garage is fully insulated, and right now it's probably, I think it's like 68 degrees inside the garage. So I'm trying to keep everything shut up because it is miserable outside right now. It's like 92 degrees out. So anyway, as you know, we're working on the wheels for the Celica GTS. You can see I got this wheel completely stripped just about. Then we're gonna go ahead, clean it off, mask it, prime it, and it's just, this is a process, you guys. And what ended up happening is I ordered a 2K clear, which has a hardener built into it, and I shipped that to my folks' house because they live in the Fargo-Moorhead area, and it normally ships out a little bit faster than sending it to my small town out here, and I wanted to get it done. So that has showed up there, but as you can see, we still got a lot to do. And I'm gonna coat both sides of the wheel, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip this around and show you how this is going. So you can see this one's just about done. I gotta clean up the edge of the rim just a little bit, but we got most of it completely stripped off. I got a little bit of work to do right here. The wheels themselves weren't in bad shape as far as corrosion or anything like that goes. It just had a really crappy paint job on it. Then I'm gonna show you how we mask this off with the tire on. If you're dealing with spray paint, I like having the tire on first so that you don't chip the spray paint. With that 2K clear, they shouldn't chip too bad or anything like that, as it has that hardener in it. But I also had to get new tires. You can see these right here. These are the new tires. I had to buy 4. Now, before you jump in the comments and freak out, these are Walmart tires. These are the Douglas Performance tires. Now, Douglas, before you jump in the comments and freak out about putting Walmart tires on, Douglas is made by Goodyear, so they're actually a really good tire. I had them on my Camry back when I had that a few years ago. Not these ones, just normal all seasons. These are a little bit sportier tire, and I beat on them a little bit so far, you guys, and they're not, you know, what I wanted. I wanted to upgrade wheels. Then when I needed a tire because I had a blowout, I just decided I like the GTS wheels, so we'll stick with these for a little bit, redo them, and I'm just gonna throw some cheap tires on there. This set of tires was $230 for all four, so you really can't go wrong. All right, so we got one wheel sanded and I have it prepped up. I'll flip this around and show you. I always like to start painting with the back side of the wheel first. That way, if you get any overspray somehow on the front side of the wheel, you can fix it afterwards, because the back side we don't really care as much about. Let me flip this around and show you what we did. Here's a really easy way to mask off wheels with the tires on. So literally just go to your dollar store and get note cards. These recipe cards work really good. I like getting the jumbo ones so you get a little more protection on that tire. If you have clamp on wheel weights like this, obviously new tires, I already balanced them and put weights on. You just kind of have to layer up your cards. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in that one area because they don't like to stick behind the weights, and then I kind of just weave it between. Anyway, this works out really slick and you're not going to get any overspray on the tire itself. So now we're just going to go ahead and put some primer on, then we'll show you what that looks like. All right, so we got the inside of the wheel primed up. Again, I'm just doing this because I hate it when all you can see from painting the front side of the wheel is a bunch of overspray. I'm not worried about the weights or anything like that. I just want it to match a little bit better, and I can always touch it up later. Now, the key to this is you're not painting on a horizontal surface. So when you do this, make sure you do nice light coats and let it dry a little bit in between. Otherwise, you're gonna get a lot of ugly runs. So we'll let this dry a little bit. We'll flip it over to the other side. All right, so here's the beauty and the frustration with doing this. So when you put your primer on, obviously it's still drying right now, it looks pretty good. I mean, the wheel looks really good, except you're gonna find a few spots like that right there that you missed when you were sanding. If I don't get that, it's going to chip and corrode and just look ugly in the future. So that one little spot right there where you can see it flaking, I'm gonna have to wait for this primer to dry, and I'm gonna have to sand that one little spot, which isn't a big deal. There's one right there as well that I'm gonna touch up. Right there. So you want to make sure you get those before you lay your color. And I know it can be really tempting right now just to start laying the color down, but take your time, you guys. Do this the right way so that you get a long-lasting finish. Trust me, guys, I know it's really tempting just to put the color on and say screw it, but if you're taking the time to do this, you might as well do it the right way. So let this dry, touch up those few little spots that the primer revealed for you, and then you'll be just fine. We're getting there, but last wheel, of course, was the very worst wheel. So this is the first coat of primer, and the primer will unveil a lot of these oxidation spots, and then, you know, you got to resand. So that's what we're currently doing.
Hi guys, welcome to today's episode. My name's Cameraman, and I make stuff look good.
Josh camera.
No.
We found him, Muffin Man. All right, so we got the wheels done, you guys. We're gonna show you. Basically, we did drilled and slotted rotors, replaced the brake pads. I do have to buy calipers for the rear of the car. I know we're not in the best shot right now, but we're in the garage because it's really windy out there. But Lucian's here, we got him. Show us your stuff.
Hey.
That's it? That's all you got?
That's all I got.
You're not gonna dance?
No, it's hot, dude. It's like 97 degrees out.
Yeah. Anyway, Lucian is going to get some pretty shots of our wheels, so let's check those out really quick. So needy.
Yeah.
Busy.
What?
When you're all done,
Yeah.
can you do a rolling shot where you're sitting on the ground so you can get in the sun of the, like a slow-mo of the rim?
Oh, of the wheels in motion?
Yes.
That's a good idea.
All right, you guys, so that is the Celica. I apologize that we're in the garage and you can't see exactly too well, but it's super windy outside, so you wouldn't even be able to hear me talking. That's the wheels though, and we did this whole project. The most expensive part of just the wheels, I'm just talking the paint, not the rotors or the spacers or anything like that. To paint these wheels, to do it, you need a lot of elbow grease, you need some sandpaper, you need patience, and I would strongly recommend the 2K Clear. If you have all those bases covered, you can do this with relatively cheap spray paint. I actually use Nightshade's tail light tint to tint the bronze because when it came out, it was like super orange and it just looked out of place. So I tinted it with Nightshades, which probably isn't what you're supposed to do, but it worked, and then the 2K over the top is going to give you a nice durable finish. So if you want to do this, you can expect to spend around $70, which is a lot better considering a cheap set of wheels will run you about $600 in this size. If you go bigger, it just gets more expensive. And I like the GTS wheels, so I decided we'd go with that. Anyway, you guys, thanks once again for tuning into this video. I hope you like the continued transformation of the Celica. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a comment down below, like, subscribe if you have not already, and be ready for next week's upload. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.